What's going on, all my friends, family, and fishy people? It's Crazy Chris here at Red Top, and it's the middle of February. So if you're sick of the cold and the snow, then you need to pick up this lure kit, get down to Florida, and go set the hook in some sunshine so that you can go get crushed. All right, guys, I have always wanted to bring some Northeast tactics down south, and the first thing that I'm gonna cast when I get to Florida is the Strike Pro flat bottom pencil, 3 ounce, 6 inch in the electric yellow color. Work this back and forth across the surface of the water really frantically. Using a fast twitch action on the tip of the rod will work this back and forth to you, splashing a lot of water. Don't be surprised if it gets followed and hit a few times before you actually get the hooks taken and the fight is on. Next up, we put a poll on Instagram and the fishy people have spoken. You guys wanted to bring the pink popper 2-to-1 down to Florida over the abalone. This is a really well-made popper, comes with VMC hooks right out of the box, and it's a super hard bodied bait, so things like barracuda shouldn't be able to damage it. And even though this pink looks really good now, I bet it will look even better with some teeth marks in it. This profile should cheat the wind, so you should be able to cast it out really far, and that deep cup face will throw a lot of water, enticing the strike from far away. Thanks to all you guys who voted. We'll definitely do more polls in the future so that you can make up your own kits. So when you get to Florida, I want you guys to go crush some big fish, and to do that, you're gonna need a big bait. That's where the Strike Pro Patron Swimmer comes into play. This is an absolutely giant minnow swimming style plug with an extra loud rattle in it that also doubles as a weight transfer system to get distance on the cast. If you're fishing out on the boat or over a reef, I can't imagine how many things would look at this and in this white pattern and absolutely love to hit it. Like I said, all Strike Pro lures have VMC hooks right out of the box, but on this one, they gave you extra large hooks for extra large fish. This will suspend on the paws, but if you retrieve it fast, it'll have a tight wobble, and a slow will have a much slower roll to it. For the last few years, spooks or docks have become super popular for catching all kinds of fish. There's just something about that super slow subsurface twitch action that they can't seem to resist. The size and profile of this Tsunami Tidal Pro spook fits right in with this kit and is rigged with their SaltX hardware right out of the box. Again, this has a really loud rattle in it, and the profile will help you get the cast out, but that slow subsurface action will call fish differently than the popper or the pencil that I already gave you. When you send this out, remember to use a slow, methodical retrieve pattern so the lure stays just under the surface in that walk the dog pattern in order to entice the strike. So if I only had one lure to take with me anywhere in the world, it very well may be a Tsunami Swim Shad. This is one of the most versatile baits in the industry. Cast it out and retrieve it straight in the surf. You might pick up anything from barracuda to tarpon. But if you want to bounce it like a bucktail, you could pick up redfish, and if you troll it at speed behind the kayak, you could definitely grab some Spanish mackerel. That lime truce pattern is going to be a real killer. The rubber in these guys is pretty durable, but just in case you do get bit off, the Tsunami gives them to you in a 3-pack, so no worries. Tarpon often get keyed in on really small bait like shrimp or sardines, so that's where this Hoagie Slowtail will come into play. You're still going to need a really strong hook, and that's what they give you. Tarpon jaws are really hard, so being able to set this deep will get that fight started, and it will keep the fight going when they jump out of the water and start doing backflips on you. At 1 1/4 ounces, you'll still be able to cast it, and it'll stay balanced in the surf, so all you'll have to do is keep tension and retrieve. All right, guys, you didn't think that I was going to let you go down to the orange state without something orange. We've already covered just about every species there is, and this Hoagie epoxy jig in the shrimp color will get hit by everything else. You can either jig this around a reef for things like snapper, or you can cast it out for something fast like Spanish mackerel. These cast a mile, and the flat profile will keep the action steady and true through the waves or at the bottom. Be sure to set the hook in that subscribe button, put a like on the boga, and drop a jig down in the comments below to let me know what you want to see in the next lure kit video. So if you're sick of the snow and ready for some oranges, make sure that you go to redtopinc.com and pick up your Florida Force Kit so that you can get out of the cold, get into the sunshine, and go get crushed.